I've come to see more.
I know.
If you can see Sauron's fate, tell us his weakness, so we may defeat him.
Your vision is limited. I would love nothing more than to see his torment. To see him beg before me. But my gaze is fixed upon the fate of Middle-earth.
Return what you have stolen from me, and I will bring Sauron to you in chains.
Why would I do that, Ringmaker? You and Sauron are one.
Is this what you seek? Vagaries and riddles? She is not our ally.
Certainly not yours. Come, Talia. See through my eyes. See through my eyes.
That defeat comes from within.
House is a traitor. But who?
Do you doubt her?
Her visions have come to pass. You and I have both seen it.
And Minas Ithil is fighting a war on two sides.
Wait, Bright Master! We knows how you can find the traitor.
Take us to him.
Our war chief speaks to him through a messenger. We can choose you the messenger. Look there, do you see? The dark mistress orders her little ones. A nest filled with her children. Wake them and seize what they do.
What is it? Spiders here! Die, pigskin! Just up to the right if you can't hit him! You're weak! Hands on that! Get behind him! Come face
One stings you, one doesn't kill you. Just a deep, deep sleep. They will come back when no one sees and take the orcs back to the Dark Mistress so he can gobble them up.
A wretched fate.
What brings terror to our enemies?
Here, that's the messenger. Follow him, and he will lead you to his master.
We'll take it from here. Stay out of sight, Gollum.
I reckon that one's in trouble.
You're always so jumpy.
Lorm.
take a look.
About packs of spiders coming.
Stench of man on the breeze. Somewhere close. Ranger! You're not nearly clever enough to survive what I'm gonna put you through, pink skin.
Zuka.
I'll end you! Ah, never! Too quick.
Get away! I'm on important business. Going to see the Manbreaker. Just met with a traitor, so I have valuable information for him.
I wasn't in your way. If you got such important business, why are you bothering to stop and brag about it to me? Get moving, you maggot!
You're still alive.
Sneaking about.
Oi! Make way! Make way! I have important news for the war chief. Just met with a pink-skinned traitor. He had quite a message.
Better shut your mouth and get moving. Landbreaker will skin you if you keep prattling on like that.
I don't care what I've got. I'm gonna cut it up good. I suppose it must be a legend. Well, I hope you're right. So it's a deal, would you? What was that? Kill the spiders! I'm hearing things. Stay on your guard. It might come back.
Manbreaker! The Gravewalker is here. He's after me. I didn't tell him anything about the traitor. I swear!
How many times have I told you all? Never speak of the traitor openly. Let this miserable dead glob be an example to the rest of you. The next maggot to even whisper the word traitor around me will get worse!
Shog.
I'll be here waiting when you come back! Fight me blade to blade! No!
I suppose you're here because of the little turncoat I have in Minas Ethel. Well, you won't learn anything from me.
Shog. You ever see that skinny little patch of skin and bones running round his heart? just ignore it.
I'll kill you! Oh, this'll be good! Blood! Ready to die! You will obey!
Disruptions have not gone unnoticed, Ranger. You test my patience. Soon, I will test you.
This is the work of the Witch King. He taunts us.
We must get my ring back.
And we will. But first we have to deal with the traitor within Mina's evil.
Tell him, cruel avenger, that bloodthirsty killer. Cuts through the orcs, cuts off their ugly heads, he plays with their brains, makes mince of their faces.
He has his uses.
This time. With my ring, I could have stopped that from happening. We must get it back.
And we will. But first we must deal with the traitor within Mina's evil.
Tars.
The Orcs' numbers have swelled beyond count.
They're preparing for another push.
No one has seen your father since the last battle. I have men looking for him. What new devilry is this?
The Witch King himself comes to negotiate.
My father's blade!
My orcs have your children. Send out the Ranger of the Black Gate to die at the hands of my champion. And upon his defeat, your leader will be returned. Refuse, and all that is flesh shall suffer. I come for you, Town of Gondor.
You understand?
That the Uruks are incapable of mercy? That my father may already be dead?
Ignore their taunts. We mustn't allow them.
The Uruks love spectacle. If we can distract them in the arena, we can sneak into their camp and find my father. Can I ask this of you?
Give them a show to remember.
Try not to kill him too quickly.
They seem to like their champion's chances. And it must be said, he has size on his side.
True. But you and I have him outnumbered.
Welcome to the arena, man swine. The crowd screams for bloody spectacle, and you will give it to them.
Az Adar.
Still alive! Oh, yes! I'll destroy you! What did you hope to accomplish? Get back here! Like it! Where'd you go? unaltered. He has plans for your city, man-filth, and plans indeed for you.
Fought well. Too well. Idril needs more time.
Should I dance with him?
Quite a manner of speaking.
I came into this arena to fight Sauron's champion! I am still waiting!
You're not walking out of this arena, you hear me? You're gonna be carried out by a dozen orcs, moving in a dozen directions!
Thrak.
Look at this fool! Hit him from the side!
Can't keep up with me! Take a drive, Walker! You think you've got a chance against me? You might have if you weren't a pathetic, cowardly man-bug, and I weren't bent on squashing you.
Doogs.
He's come back! Filthy glove! Oh, yeah!
Any man who challenges me to a fight deserves respect. But we don't always get what we deserve, Sometimes we get agony instead! Feels a long time ago, all the way back in Udun. And now look at us. Lots of eyeballs on our little scrap. It's enough to give one a little spasm of excitement, isn't it?
Wrong.
One touch! One touch kills! Don't let it touch you! Didn't see that coming, eh? Darkness consumes! That helps me more than you! I'll make you bleed! One touch kill! Let's go boom! Fear the dark! What's that? Hold your breath! Get behind him!
messenger!
Explode for me! My friend. Go on then, get in! Get him in the gaps like that! Don't let it touch you! On me. He won't get away. Your suffering is going to make me very happy. I wanted to kill you so badly, but my lust for your blood wasn't nearly as strong as yours for mine. Too late. The Ranger took out Rourke. I have upheld my end of the bargain, and your champion has upheld his! For fighting this pitiful enemy, the Dark Lord promised mercy! Gaze now upon the Bright Lord! I make no such offer! Run! Run! Run to your master and give him this message! I come for him!
Let us hope Idril found her father.
All that matters is the Palantir. Not fall into the Witch King's hands.
My father's being held in the war chief's camp, but we were spotted before we could attempt a rescue. Baranor wants to wait till daybreak, hit them with a small company.
But you want to go back now, alone. That is the way to suicide.
If I wait till dawn, my father will be dead.
I'm saying don't go. Saying don't go alone.
The Uruks we captured last winter told stories of a grave walker. Half man, half wraith. A demon.
And what do you believe?
I believe we'd be lucky to have him. Baranor and I overheard the Uruks. They took my father to a nearby encampment.
Three of our wolves. Just let him try that here.
Our brothers. We must free them.
Idril, we must move carefully.
They're getting strong, I'll give them that.
Nicely done!
I am in your debt, Ranger.
Oh, dang Karku. Karsu? No. Definitely Karku. That filthy... Here it comes.
Thank you.
Many thanks.
Sooner or later, it'll be me leading.
That blade of yours is pathetic. It wouldn't cut through water.
You cannot assume anything.
I understand, Talon.
We must escape.
Filthy pigskin! When was the last time you ate pigskin? It half counts.
to, then he is no man. What was that noise?
We don't know what we'll find, Idril. Prepare yourself.
I am prepared.
Thank you. We thought ourselves dead.
Stay there! No grog till we take the city, he says. No feast till we have the stone. Who needs a stone when you've got steel? Stop moving! They're coming out!
My lady, they've taken the general to the war chief's tent.
Head back to Minas Ithil. The ranger and I will find the general.
This is not it.
You're not going anywhere,
Father?
General.
Oh, Idril. No, you should not have come here.
I came for you.
This is not what I wanted. For you, or for any of us.
There are things we don't get to choose. But we can still fight.
You are your mother's daughter. Come. The reinforcements will be arriving soon. Quickly, before more arrive.
Father, we...
Quickly!
That's easy. Him up again? Yeah, that's the point. Did you hear that? The man said he must be running low on food. Did you hear that? Wait. I smell something. I'll bury you!
The general returns. Open the gate. Open the gate.
General, the Seeing Stone. I can use it.
Palantir, safer it is. The armies of Gondor will come soon.
Safe. Good. Come.
We've been waiting for Gondor for weeks. No one has come. Can you really use the stone to defeat them?
Yes.
Then I will find where it's hidden.
We must return to Shelob. She can show us the location of the Palantir.
The Palantir is here. The war is here. We must weaken some. Hold on Minas Ithil.
Shelob will tell us where the Palantir is.
Time is running out, Talion. Talion.
The ring is lost. But I will have my answers.
Shelob! Minas Ithil is on the verge of collapse. We need the Palantir.
The Palantir. Have I not given you sight over your enemies? That is what you seek, isn't it? Oh, I will grant you your vision. But how much are you willing to forfeit in the bargain? Oh, your soul. There's hardly any left.
I must know.
The final attack is coming. The Palantir cannot fall into the Witch King's hands.
We must return to Minas Ithil.
Moving up from the lower city. Where are the archers? I want every man with a bow up on the wall now.
General Castamere pulled us off. We're to be held in reserve.
Why would he do that? We're beyond reserve.
Where is Castamere? I need to find him.
As do I. He hasn't been seen in hours.
ready for the Witch King! You! Taking you down's just for me!
Bullball.
Be on your guard!
City is safe!
The city is lost! Save your people! Retreat! The city is lost!
You betrayed us!
I did this for you, Atrol. For your survival. The Palantir means nothing. I would give all of Gondor to save you!
What of our people? Of our honor?
There is no honor in death.
Castamere!
We'll hold to our bargain. My daughter's freedom.
Castamere, no!
She is free to die with her people.
No.
Return to darkness!
Return to your master! You are banished!
Submit to your destiny.
Get up, Ranger! You will not claim him today.
My lord, I have the Plantier, and we have located the new ring. It is with the spider. You have served me well. Minas Morgul is yours. Now, bring me Killigrimbor's ring. And what of Shira? Send the Nazgûl. All of them.
So it is true.
You killed me.
And yet you live. What is that like? To die and live again? Do you feel pain? Do you suffer?
What of the city? Of the Palantir?
The Nazgul have taken both. They belong to the Dark Lord now.
Then I have failed.
Not if you keep fighting.
He wields the light of Galadriel. He can recover the ring.
Your rings are the cause of all this, Elf Lord.
You can see him.
I see him.
Who are you?
I'm the Blade of Galadriel.
Since when does Galadriel work with assassins?
Great threats make for unlikely alliances. You know this better than most. Now tell me more about this ring.
We crafted it to defeat Sauron. But it was lost to the Great Spider Shelob.
The Nazgul will be drawn to the power of the ring.
We cannot let it fall into Sauron's hands. The light of Galadriel, give it to us!
Stay your hand! My light will protect us, but it will not leave my side.
We must move quickly.
Try to keep up. Come, Ranger! Ignore them! They are no threat!
We must get the ring. There's no telling how many Nazgul the Witch King has sent. They must not get my ring.
Can the Nazgul defeat one so great as Shelob?
Together they wield a terrible power.
Even Shelob's brood fear the Nazgul. Shelob has the power of the new ring.
Need not remind me. But powerful though my ring is, the Nazgul wield rings of their own. Our only hope is the light of Galadriel.
And it shall protect us. But I shall be the one to wield it.
We are nearly there.
Ready yourself, and do not stray far from...
Two peoples are behind us.
Sacrifices must be made.
Why now?
Take the ring. Build your army. Your path will be made clear.
The Ringwraith has fled. You must destroy this ring.
It belongs to us.
Your legend holds true, Celebrimbor.
This ring is different. We can use it to defeat Sauron.
I strike down men corrupted by these rings. Do not become one of them.
When the time comes, I will do what is needed.
Perhaps. Get as far from here as you can. The Ringwraiths will return. They always do. Our paths will cross again.
Do you hear that sound?
That is the forest of Carnan, and not our concern. Talion. We need to build our army.
Yes. There. That encampment is full of warriors.
Our warriors.
Our greatest assets are the power of the ring and stealth. If possible, we should remain undetected until we have tilted the odds in our favor. These archers will be more than just our weapons. They will be our eyes.
I have bruised his floor.
No enemy in Mordor is safe from the power of my ring.
Any man comes on. On.
A fine addition to our army.
We're not gonna let the Witch King's boys have all the fun.
They are powerless to resist.
You see those Nazgûl in the sky?
Plenty more seeds like Minas Ithil to conquer, mate. Get your drills right, or you'll miss out on the whole stinking war.
The servants of the Dark Lord become ours.
Whatever's out there.
Let us test our warriors.
Then maybe you can conquer a Gondorian city us all. Die!
Be my sword!
Listen, I'm trying to keep... Die, weakling! Get behind him! Right, my hand! You big dog! Ready to die? To the Dark Lord!
A promising start, but this is only the beginning. We require more warriors. Stronger warriors. We will also require commanders. Exceptional orcs who can do more than simply serve as fodder.
But what of this forest? It calls to us.
We must not be distracted. Our army is paramount. Nern is overrun with orcs, perfect for our purpose.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruise. So now I'm gonna kill you, for all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like him. Bruise. Reckon you're going to skewer me? Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Baruch.
for me! You serve the Bright Lord now!
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End results me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain. Deadly smart, which, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron, and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
Weakening enemy power is important. But what is most crucial for conquest is strengthening our own forces.
Go! Go! It haunts us!
What creature haunts this forest?
Oh, Kanan is no creature. She is nature itself.
She calls us.
Talion, we must move with great caution.
She's picking us off, one by one!
That beasts come hundreds strong.
Get out here and show yourself!
Pit to peak, enslaved are rivers and trees.
No!
I take it this is the work of Khan.
This is the forest of Kanan, and she will protect it with the full power of nature.
What is she? The cannibals? The ghouls? She's all of it.
Feed, you will feed 1,000 mouths.
Why do these beasts not attack us?
They hear her song. They are part of her as she is part of them. Yet they will defend. She is watching us.
No. She's drawing.
Cut me loose, talk! We'll fight our way out and then settle our differences. In here, we're just food! I found it! The tree! She's the tree!
Spirit of Karnan is tree and beast, fang and claw, root and spear.
Well, that wasn't there before.
changed and unlike this fleshling. Where is your rot? Your buddings? Do you grow? Do you wither? No. No, no. A lifeless beast are you, but no. For you die and die. Not lifeless, but deathless. A flesh-haunted thing.
Talia, you cannot defeat her.
What would you suggest I do?
Throw down your sword and kneel.
I will not kneel to this thing.
Claw will cure. Come, deathless one. Bring you to rot and ruin, will beasts of Mordor.
Keeper of the Wild! Conan!
Who do you call to?
Suffer with us. Hear our thunder, fleshling.
Get to work.
Old wounds reopened. Now we bleed.
I take it this is also nature.
All its fury.
Can you tell it to stop?
One does not reason with the wind.
We burn with you, and return will we. Fire to forest, fire to trees, your ash will feed.
Well, it seems this Conan isn't as powerful.
unleashed to rise and rise again. In a hole go you.
What have we unleashed?
The cry of the forests. The scream of the rivers.
Great spirit of Khan.
Cease all cry and clamor. You have woken Torgorot, cracked and creviced until now. I opened the Dark Lord. He stokes its flames. Forges cage like kindling for shattering fire to come. Burn you, burn we. A fire for all it will be.
What have we awoken?
Hunt, Ringmaker, your forge sings. A crack across the land. Fire woken by a cold metal ring.
We hear your call. Allow us to help.
Yes, you will. You. A deathless beast. You. A flesh-haunted thing.
We will find Tor Goroth.
Go now. Your Balrog waits. He rises in doom shadow. Fight till death and rise again, you will fight. Soon and soon. Death will defeat undead.
It seems this ring has woken more than Sauron.
Yes, we must go to Golgoroth and deal with this Balrog. The Nazgul have surely tracked us here.
They will find more than they bargained for.
Well, if it was something, it had better stay away. It's a category. You like this? Man on the wall! Get him!
Clean wounds, and they never unsheathed their weapons. This looks like Eltariel's work.
Well, she is indiscriminate. By the look of it, some of these would have made good followers.
We must find her before she eliminates all our potential recruits. Though if she did, we'd have little need of an army.
If you were looking for ring wraiths, you're too late. But before I engaged him, he was speaking to an orc who was different than the others.
There are worms nearby. Perhaps they can tell us what is going on.
If we take them alive.
You don't decide whom I let live, Ringmaker. You'd both do well to remember that.
We should throw all the men in the cauldron. That princess girl and all. See how tough she is then.
That's the ranger.
I steal. No getting away from the beasts. They find us. Did you hear?
The Nazgul have dealings with special orcs. What are they?
They're called the Chosen! I don't know what they're chosen for! They kept scurrying away.
Your war is over.
What is the purpose of the Chosen?
Secure the hide here! It's something to do with the Seeing Stone! That's all I know!
What have the Hydia revealed?
Only the Shriekers know! The Chosen kill anyone else who gets close! Must have been a goat underground.
The Chosen, where do they come from?
The Shriekers make them in some kind of ritual. All very secret. I don't know where.
More orcs are coming. I'll deal with them.
So long as the Witch King has the Palantir, any towers the Chosen hold will be his eyes.
Then we must blind them.
The ritual to create the Chosen, where is it performed?
No one knows. When the captain's selected, the Shriekers send a worm to tell him where to go.
We must tell Eltario what we know.
This need not concern her. We have our mission and she has hers.
Her mission is the destruction of the enemy that tracks us. The more information we share, the better.
Kill the traitors!
messengers forthcoming?
The Witch King is using the Hydir to track the ring.
They extend the Palantir's reach. Orcs called the Chosen guard them.
And the enemy may hold the Palantir, but the Hydir themselves are vulnerable.
So, you know your design.
And now we dismantle it.
Don't you move! Beautiful! Nice steel!
You maggot!
This orc endeavors to trap us. Let us reward his cunning.
Man legs can't run fast, girl! That sneaky stuff might work on the grunts, but I can't be tricked so easily. That won't work on me! You're dead! I'll kill you!
I'll kill you!
Fall before me! I am your righty traitor! Like loud noises! Surround him! You more of those, you're a claw!
Submit to me! Pathetic creature!
I hope you lot walk faster than you walk. Suffer now! This is the end! Mind the spiders!
They fancy themselves to be tamers of beasts.
Their beasts won't stop us from taking their fortress.
Push cream.
Submit!
Push cream.
Rangers know better than to sneak around here. I'll beat
Shaka.
big tower for us.
Shaka.
Got a surprise? You almost got me, Grave Walker, but I'm wise to your ranger tricks.
Yes, we should work together! I understand.
How you going, Bright Lord? Well, see you're expanding already. Beauty. You know what you should do? Is make that bloke your bodyguard. Anyone looking to carve his way across Mordor needs a guard or two. I mean, I don't. I mean, obviously. If it ever got to the point where I needed a hand on the battlefield, I'd cut my own throat. But you should have some added muscle. No shame in it.
Shaka.
I wonder what categories would say if they could talk.
Categories can bounce and kill from 20 feet away. Imagine if you could do that. Who says I can't? Sneaking about.
You have no right to kill my boys. That pleasure is reserved for me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
What was that noise? You will submit. Swear loyalty to a great lord.
Thank you, Master! Master! I'll guard you.
Take me alive!
Push him back!
I've got you now! Murder all traitors!
yourself another hanger-on, have ya? You'll have a proper army in no time. But you gotta remember, an army needs orders to follow. And I'll tell you what's always a popular one. Murder. Command that new follower of yours to gut some bugger you don't like, and that'll free you up to gut somebody else at the same time. And remember to keep the target's weaknesses in mind. If he's terrified of fire, there's nothing funnier than sending someone to clobber him with a fire weapon. Oh, that's proper music, that is.
Moog.
How you going, boss? That bloke you recruited is a sneaky bastard. He'd make a top backstabber. What you want to do is to make him bodyguard to a war chief, so you can, well, stab him in the back. Of course, no war chief's gonna take on a bodyguard unless he's proved himself, and the place to do that is in the fight pits. How does surviving a few rounds make you trustworthy? No idea, but it's a bloody good laugh. And you'd be a drongo to trust an orc anyway, so it all works out. Go on, have a go.
You've had a good run, but it ends here.
I look forward to killing you.
Just give up! Rip it up! I like it!
Right, you take out the Overlord, the fort's yours. So, who do you fancy bringing along besides me?
Kuno Nokinuk, Huzrakotagis, Sandimiko!
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. My kind of bloke.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the Defenders.
Define focus.
Leave it to me. I'll have this down quick ass.
Oh, you have a criminal side, don't you, Master? Make them pay!
Stop the scream!
Swine! You think you can take this fort? Your overconfidence is adorable!
Ishmaz.
They'll fight soon!
Looks like you've got it, eh?
Watch your flying arms!
Ripper gear this lot has. Maybe I'll pick up a sword for myself. I could use a new toothpick.
Pick your teeth later. Right now, we need to take the fort.
Righto, boss. I'll chew my way right through it.
Lost his arm!
You think this means anything? This is nothing! You boys are in for it now! Won't take much more of this! Get him! Get him! Keep the prisoner up!
Bring it!
It's all a dream! Dream killer! My dreams reveal secrets, futures. I see the living and the dead. I see my vat keeper, but he's naked. My dreams told me of this meeting, of your death, of my triumph.
Muzu.
They're attacking the courtyard! We come to take
life! Slay the cacos!
You'll die here!
The traitor got to the soldier!
I fancy this fort capturing business. And once this one's yours, you'll need a new overlord. I'd like to throw my hat in that ring.
What have I unleashed?
His potential is nearly unlimited.
Righto. Now I'll snuff the overlord for you.
Killing the Overlord will send a message throughout this region. That message comes from me.
Righto.
He's a tough one.
This fort belongs to the Bright Lord now!
Can't hear anything in this.
I thought I recognized that voice.
Ratbag?
So much to catch up on. Where do I start?
How about your death?
What? You mean getting hit by the hammer? You want to kill an Uruk, you gotta take the head clean off. Does the job every time. Well, most of the time, I think. I don't know. Never really been sure about that.
Oh, I'm quite sure it's all the time. Allow me to demonstrate.
Bruce. Welcome. The man is a friend. The Olog, watch him. Make sure he don't do anything suspicious, like, you know, kill me.
How did you end up here?
Well, I was captured by some slavers. Actually, they weren't all slavers. Two were cannibals, one was a necromancer. Fun bunch. They captured this Olog. Oh, he was in rough shape. We were cage mates until I sprung us out of there. Olog jumps out, arms go a-flying, and then here we are, the best of friends.
Muranam Kirindu Rahanuk.
Oh, right. I should tell him about the fort thing. Thank you for that. It's kind of a long story. Ranger killed the old overlord, now it's ours.
Ranger?
Oh, yeah, I named him after you.
I'm honored.
Well, it's been nice catching up and all, but Bright Lord and me just came by to tell you that the fort's ours now.
Bright Lord? Well, you are welcome to it, Bright Lord. Me and Ranger are done with the Overlord game. It's a right pain. You gotta feed your followers, train your followers, make sure you don't get killed by your followers. Yeah, it's a right bother.
Ooh, well, your worries are over, because now I'm Overlord.
No. No, not you. Anybody but you. Whatever you need, Ranger. Me and Ranger have got you covered. Wait, Ranger. It's a little confusing, isn't it? But the point is, Bruce cannot be Overlord.
Zupaki. Not working for these two, I'll tell you that right now.
That works out perfectly, because we got no current openings for half-wits.
Squabbling fools. They have their uses. You must choose our overlord with care.
Maybe
You read my mind.
I am a mighty, vicious, what? Olog's friend.
We fought and suffered, but still we stand. There is a new power in Mordor. You! In the days ahead, we will fight other battles and claim other fortresses. But starting today, Mordor belongs to you! Mordor belongs to the Bright Lord!
Now we have a foothold in Mordor.
We should upgrade our defenses before Sauron attempts to reclaim what he has lost.
And there are more fortresses to conquer. And the Palantir is back in Minas Morgul. We must choose our next move carefully.
Almost forgot to tell you one last thing. Now that you have my fort, it would... come under attack, which you already know since you attacked it once yourself. Nicely done, by the way. The thing is, you don't always need to be on the defense. You have scouts who can sniff out enemy forts, so you can go on the attack yourself. You know what they say, the best offense is a good offense. And don't worry about running low on orcs. If you ever need new recruits, you go talk to a glob they call the Headhunter. He'll sort you out. Oh, Shrock! I forgot to fill Ranger's feeding bowl before I left. He's gonna be cranky if I don't get back. I'm coming, Ranger!
Pathetic! How many times have we got to do this?
pick up the pace.